Okay, y'all, can somebody please buy Ed McMahon a hot dog and help him eat it? And also, can you please help this man make his mortgage payment? He's behind. His home is getting ready to be foreclosed on. Which brings me to my main topic. Ed McMahon just got off of Larry King Live, and he was talking about him and his financial situation as far as his home getting ready to be foreclosed on. And I really, he did make several attempts to try to bring light of the issue of American homeowners now being forced to, I guess, basically vacate their homes because their homes are getting foreclosed on. And it's reports that came out today. Let me pull them up. It said, I believe it was about a million. It had said something about 1 million Americans have lost their homes, according to a report that was released. It's on CNN.com. Can't remember exactly specifically what it says, but I know it's pertaining to how many Americans have lost their home. And so I really want to just touch on this topic because I know it's something that a lot of you all are possibly experiencing now. And I do want you guys to understand that there still is hope. But what I want you to focus on is basically mainly the main reason why you may be there. Home ownership is very, very important here in America. It's also too a key for a lot of families to capture some type of wealth within their lifetime. And I really feel that, purchasing a home should never be a decision that's made very easily, very quickly, especially based on the results that we've all seen with what's going on with the homeowners and the foreclosure rates now in this time. A lot of people got into homes and got mortgages that really could not afford them. And I always say the best rule of thumb to go by before you purchase your home is, do you have about 10 to 20% to put down on your home? And also, too, how long have you been employed, as well as how badly do you think your situation is to where you do need to actually purchase a home? And will you be in that home for a significant amount of time? These are the questions that I need for you guys to ask yourself before taking the jump and leaping strides into purchasing your own home. Unfortunately, I've heard so many different scenarios of people losing their homes. Actually, before this whole credit crisis even took place, here in the past couple of years, I heard of many people simply losing their homes because they were not educated on what it takes to actually keep a house, keep their home, keep their finances intact throughout any issues that come up within their lives. And the very important thing that I think that people need to understand, especially using Mr. Ed McMahon's situation, is that the price of living beyond your means can be very detrimental to your financial future. And I think I'm going to make a video about it too, about money and your way of life. But I think you really need to have a great handle and grasp on if you're living within your means. This doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be, living like you're, a homeless person or something like that. But really, I mean, do you really need to keep up with the Joneses? Do you really need to buy that extra pair of shoes? Do you really need to have the latest outfit? Do you really need to go to the movies that day? Do you really need, you need to ask yourself all of these things, especially if you're in the position where you have a mortgage to pay. I do also recommend that everyone watch the Susie Orman show that comes on CNBC on Saturday nights. She comes on there every Saturday night, and Susie Orman is almost like having the aunt or mother that you never had to tell you everything that you need to know about money. And I think a lot of people should tune in because she gives you straight up and down, real answers to your money issues. And I definitely I tune into the show like every Saturday night. But yeah, I just think it's really sad that, Ed McMahon was just on TV telling the world how he's losing his home. And really, I think it was kind of sad because I think he was kind of using that as a chance to kind of get his home out there, to let people know, people that have enough money to buy his house, that, obviously it gives them a chance to be able to know that his home is on the market and that it's available, and if they want to purchase it, they can. I really think that that's really probably what was the main reason why he was on the show. He did kind of, like I said, he threw in we feel really bad about the millions and millions of people that have lost their homes. But really, I really don't think that was, completely, true. I really think, like I said, he was trying to let people know that his home was for sale, and if you wanted to buy it, hey, it's up for grabs, But yeah, I really want you guys to respond and let me know how you feel. Let me know if you're in some type of crisis with your home. Let me know if your home is actually in foreclosure, and let me know how you're going to deal with that. I'm really interested because I know, like I said, the report came out today on CNN.com. And I mean, the number is like staggering of how many people are actually in foreclosure at this point. Yeah, so in my other video that I will be posting, there's something going on with YouTube. I'm not really able to post a lot of the videos that I've already created. I haven't been able to post them because there's something going on. So once that happens, you'll be able to kind of follow with what I'm getting ready to talk about now. But I really want to touch on too, why can't we just, as Americans, why can't we just live a very minimalistic type of lifestyle? Like, why is it that we have to constantly always have the newest thing that comes out, or have more than enough of what we need in order to just live day to day? I never understood that about us. And it's like ingrained in our culture to consume everything. And I really don't think that we give these product makers, these product producers, a chance to really work hard for our hard-earned dollars. And I also too believe that when you become a consumer, you are subject to give away every last dime that you have. And I think that if you notice that you're that type of person, I challenge you to look deeper into that, to find out what makes you want to give, a retail outlet or a store your last dime, especially in the world that we have today. I encourage you to become more frugal with your money. I encourage you to not necessarily jump on, that particular car or home that you feel that you have to have before you, strictly analyze your finances. Susie Orman talks about it a lot, where she says, if you're wanting to get a car, you definitely don't want to be leasing that car. But also, too, you really want to look at it from a standpoint of, okay, I need to have this car on a loan for no more than 3 years. If you have to finance your car for more than 3 years, that's a sign right there showing you that you can't really afford it. And like I said earlier, with the whole home deal, if you can afford a home mortgage, if you have been approved, I challenge you to get a house that's well below the amount of salary that you make per year, because that will definitely keep you out of any danger zone when it comes to keeping your home and your financial stability intact no matter what goes on with our economy. So yeah, that's definitely one thing that I think you guys should keep in mind. I'm going to be talking about this more, so please stay tuned.